guys, it's Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Thanks so much for joining me for another video. I am here today to do some more work on our ephemera for our Autumn Bloom journal, but I just wanted to take a second to chat with you guys about the last video I did, the collaboration with my mom. If you caught that, thanks so much for watching it. It was the fabric flips with pockets, where we created fabric flips with pockets with zippers and tucks and pocket slots. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if you are interested in these, so if you're not really comfortable making them yourself, but you would like some of these, I am going to be making some up and putting them on my Etsy store. So keep an eye out for that. I will have hopefully I can get some Christmas ones done, and yeah, a whole bunch of different types. So keep an eye out definitely on my Etsy store, and I'll link that down below. So let's get started with today's video. I hope you're all doing well, and again, thank you so much for joining me. A big thank you to my new subscribers. We're going to just really do some simple collage today. We have these fun collage papers from the Autumn Blooms kit that we've been working with, or I should say we're working with the Liana Scrap Autumn Blooms kit for our pages, and then they also have these additional pages that we can use for collage. I thought that would be fun to do today, so I'm just going to kind of pull over some of my other papers. We want to have just kind of some other scrap papers to work with, like some neutrals and what have you. I'm missing a few. I'll bring those over here and we'll get started. Just grab this bag. I just have them sorted out in these little bags to try and keep everything under control. I find that I'm, accumulating a lot of stuff and I got to use it up here. So, okay, we need our tear ruler, our regular ruler, and we should be good to go now. Okay. So, we're just going to be doing some simple collage, nothing too strenuous, and I just thought we would hang out and chat. So, if you're up for having a craft with me, well, welcome. I think I want to use, well, the first thing we need to do is tear off some of these white edges. I mean, not really necessary because we're collaging, but this is what I like to do. Like to get rid of these white edges right away. Now, I have tried various things to try to get my printer to actually print borderless. I've chosen that option. I've extended it to fit. I've done all the things. My printer just won't. Mine is a Brother laser printer, so I don't know. I don't know if it's even possible to do that, but if you're able to do it on yours, that's excellent. But I have to do the old-fashioned ripping off. I really love these butterflies. I think they're cute, and actually my bonus daughter does these gorgeous has gorgeous artwork. She did a butterfly one that I bought from her, and she does these really cute mushroom ones that I want to try and get in touch with her to see if she will make a kit. I think that would be fun. Oh, and I kind of botched this up, didn't I? That's okay. It's just collage, not the end of the world. So, well, what have you guys been up to? What are you working on? Are you doing any fall projects? Are you working on some winter projects? I just bought a couple new kits over from Liana Scrap. I got some winter ones, 2 winter ones, and then I also got one for our little purse journal that we were working on. I hadn't really decided what I wanted for the insides of it, but I think I have that sorted out now. So yeah, looking forward to working on that as well. And I seem to be missing a glue book. We need that. Let's grab one out and we'll get going. Hopefully, kind of done another new little setup here. I managed to hook up my iPhone to OBS, which then allows me to be able to see what I'm doing on my computer instead of having to stand up each time to make sure that I am in frame. So hopefully things will go a little bit smoother. I don't know. I'll give it a go. And I'll use some of the, what do I want to do here? I actually want to bring in a little bit of this color. And this one, oh, I already ripped the edges off, and this one was double-sided. So it works out well because I can just use the back side. Again, this is actually eco-dyed digital kit from Liana Scrap as well. Alright, let's just rip it here. The great thing about doing these collage boards is then you can really make the ephemera that you need to go with whatever you're working on. So you don't actually have to, you know, necessarily do the kit add-ons or, you know, buy kits. This is a way to make your own ephemera yourself, and yeah, just have some really neat pieces. So we'll have some journal tags. We can make them into pockets. So yeah, journaling cards, tags, pockets, yeah, what have you. So that is kind of fun, and I'll show you the one that I did. Just going to glue this down. I'll show you the one that I did for the mermaid journal, because that's still an ongoing process. But I did do a masterboard for that one. Let me show you. I have it here. So again, I just used some papers that I had. I've got just some music paper, some papers from the kit, coffee dyed paper. This is from a nautical map kit that I bought. Yeah, so just really some different types of papers that we can now cut up into tags and journal cards and what have you, and then embellish them from there. So these are a lot of fun to have, and they're really great to, if you like the way that your masterboard turned out, go ahead and scan it and create yourself a digital, and then you can use it over again. And yeah, just a lot of fun. Okay, let's continue on here. This is gorgeous. Love, love. So we are, where are we at here? Let's see, well, it's Sunday for me, and tomorrow is the Queen's funeral. So I must admit, I think I am going to get up at like 3 or 4 or whatever it is to go watch. I think it's a really historic event. You know, we're not going to have another queen for quite some time, or at least not in my lifetime, unless some sort of, heaven forbid, disaster occurs. Yeah, we'll just have the next 3 generations of kings. So, and yeah, I grew up with Queen Elizabeth my entire life until now. So, you know, I kind of want to watch. I think I'll record it for my kids. Again, I think it's really historic, and you know, not something that you see every day. So I'll do that, and then of course work tomorrow. So I'll probably be pretty tired, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. I'm just gonna rip a bunch of these, I think, and I have them to place around. I'll do this one here. The best thing about, or best advice really I can give on when you're making masterboards or collage in general is don't overthink it. Just put it down. So I will tend to kind of get my corners situated, and then I'll put a piece in the middle and then kind of work out from there. You don't have to do it that way. It's just, you know, kind of something I like to do. It just works well for me, but do whatever floats your boat. Yeah, so that's tomorrow will be the Queen's funeral, and we have dance, and what else is going on tomorrow? Dance, and I think that's it. Oh, the boys have D&D. So they go and they do that over at our friend's house. And what else is coming up for the week? Not much, just, well, I shouldn't say that actually. It's a busy week, come to think of it, at work. We've got a fun potluck. So I'm going to make some mini individual sized turtle cheesecakes for that. And yeah, we're just gearing up for fall. I'm excited. I actually am excited now. I wasn't in the beginning about fall, but I'm getting in the groove now. Looking forward to it. Just as long as, you know, we don't have to see that white stuff anytime soon, I'll be fine. I just need probably about another, if you could give me another 6 weeks without snow, I'd be happy. I don't mind the cooler weather, but let's keep the snow out of it. And what else we got going on? Oh, I'm teaming up with another girl from work. And we're going to, we have a really amazing Culture Champions. It's like our social group. And so we're going to team up with them for October and do kind of like a murder mystery for the month of Halloween. We thought that would be a good time for everybody to kind of participate. And so we're going to meet on Wednesday after the potluck, and we'll kind of decide how we're going to do that. Do you guys enjoy that sort of thing? Doing like dinner murder mystery parties or anything like that? I think they're a good time. I know a lot of people enjoy locked rooms as well. I haven't done one. I do want to do one, but I just haven't gotten there. So that's really what my week is consisting of. And then, you know, of course I want to work away in my art room and trying to decide actually what I want to call this room. I mean, I've been referring to it as my craft room, but I kind of feel like, I know I've mentioned this before, I kind of feel like craft is it's like a dirty word now, because people don't take you seriously. And, you know, what we do is art, and we need to take ourselves seriously. So I feel like I want to call my room not a craft room. I think I might want to call it like a studio or art room, something to that effect, because like I said, for me craft seems kind of outdated. And it doesn't make it feel like, you know, it makes it feel like really juvenile, like what you do is not, you know, not artistic, and it is. What we do is artistic for sure. Okay, I need some different papers. I just about fell out of my chair, you guys. I just about face planted. Ooh, that was close. Okay, let's try not to have any accidents. I'm gonna use, we'll use some of the music paper. We can use some of this. Again, here I'll just kind of neutral, and then that way, whatever I do decide to decorate or embellish with will be like really the focal point and kind of stand out. Just digging through my little baggie of papers, trying to find something I like. Kind of like that. That's a little older looking. That's also got some color to it, so I have a few different music to work with. And I think I'm going to get rid of this one. It's just too white for what we're working with. And I kind of like this one. Let's try this. Put all these to the side after I pulled everything out and made a mess. And just over here. And here. Sometimes what I like to do is ink up the edges as well, just so that they're kind of set off, or they kind of stand out. But on this one, I'll leave it as is. I'm trying to think of what have I done recently like that. I think I did a journal cover. Just kind of looking around. Oh, here, yeah. So here's some collage that I did for a journal cover, and then you can see I inked around each individual piece, and it just kind of makes it stand out a little more from each other, makes it more patchwork looking. But either way you can do it. All right. Yeah, last night my daughter and I were over at my mom's and we did our collaboration video, and so you guys have seen that already. And that was a good time, learning how to combine what we do. And then of course my mom got like, oh, all these ideas flooding towards her, which was really cool. So I'm hoping that we can do something like that again in the future. I really enjoyed it. And let's see, use some of this. I don't really like these straight edges, so I'm gonna take those off. What else can I tell you guys? I need to figure out a Halloween costume. Like we do costume, or what are the words I'm trying to look for here? We dress up at work is really what I'm trying to say. We do dress up at work, and we have like a contest. And my first year there, I came in third. My second year I came in first. So my first year I was Cruella. No, my first year I was Ursula. My second year I was Daenerys Targaryen, or Khaleesi from Game of Thrones, and I took my bearded dragon Bob with me and put little dragon wings on him, and he was my little dragon buddy for the day. Everyone liked that he came to work, and so I won first place. Last year I dressed up as Cruella de Vil. I didn't place, but that's okay. We gotta give, other people a chance, right? And then this year, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of at a loss. So if you have any ideas of really cool costume ideas that I could do, please leave them down below. I don't think I want anything too difficult, like nothing that I have to spend a lot of time to make the costume, just because I just don't have a ton of time and I need to be focusing on getting journals done. So there is that. And what else is going on in our world? Not a heck of a lot. That's about it. So, okay, now I like the book page look. I've also been trying to keep my eye out for some retreats here in Alberta, and I haven't really seen too much. Like my girlfriend Carrie used to run a retreat 2 or 3 times a year, but the place that we used to go, it was out in a place called Trochu. It was St. Anne's Ranch. Well, the people who used to run it, they were fantastic people, love them dearly, but they have since sold. So the place that they had was actually a historic site, and yeah, it had kind of like these buildings on it that were like museum buildings or heritage buildings. So that was really cool when we went out there. And so yeah, the people who bought it, I think they're actually selling already again. It's just not what they expected it to be. This little fruit fly. Ugh, sorry. They weren't, it's not, I guess, what they expected it to be, or I don't know. But we haven't booked with them, and I don't think we're going to. So, we don't really have any retreats going on, and that makes me very sad because I miss my girls, spending time with the girls. And yeah, it would be nice to be able to go away and really focus on getting some stuff done without the, distractions of kids, husbands, and other daily responsibilities. So I might have to just, I guess, maybe do one myself. Look around and See where there is to go around here. Somewhere not too far. I mean, Trochu was far enough for me. I don't think I'd want to travel any farther. That was, I'm going to say, kind of like, it was about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from where I am. That's okay there, I think. Wow, it looks really yellow on the camera. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sure why. Everything kind of has like a... I've got my white lights on, but everything kind of looks yellow. It might be maybe the papers that I'm using, or I don't know, causing it to look yellow. And yeah. What else did we do? Oh yeah, Friday evening we went and got our nails done. I've been taking my daughter's like come for the last 2 times, and of course now she wants to come all the time, so created quite the monster there, I'm sure. But it's also nice to have some girl time with her and my mom and I. Okay. Let's put that. I don't know. Not really liking it there. I really have kind of built up this side, haven't I? But I don't want it too close to the one down there. Put it up there. My glue stick's almost done. Okay. Yeah, these kits that I got are super exciting. I can't wait to work with them. Let's do... maybe there. And I think it's time for a new glue. There we go. Alright. I'm trying to also find somebody local who does bulk coffee dyeing. I did like place an order from Arjette or Rejette Creations, I think it is, off of Etsy, and she's out of Alberta, but her paper packs are limited. Like, they don't come in the bulk sizes that I really want. Like, I'd like to be able to purchase 50, like a bundle of 50 coffee dyed sheets, just because it is so time consuming to, dye them on your own and bake them. I might have to just see if I can maybe use the re-inker of Vintage Photo and some water and just kind of paint my own pages that way. That might be a little quicker. I saw that on, I think it was Scrapbooking with Me. I think that was where I saw it, that she did that. And well, that'll fit just perfect right there. So yeah, I'll have to do that because I am running out of the coffee dyed papers. And I'm going to need a ton for all of this work that we're doing. Okay, this is coming along nicely. I'm liking it. Maybe there. Where's that book page paper? Kind of like that too. Some of that there maybe. Wrong ruler. Alright, that has a straight edge. I don't want straight edge. I want it rough. So yeah, we'll be able to decorate whatever we make here in terms of tags or journal cards with some of the kit stuff, the add-ons or what have you. And so I've already got those, pre-cut out and or like fussy cut out and stuff, and in this little baggie, so we can figure out how to use that. And then we had made this like cool book page pocket. I think this turned out really well. I quite like it. And yeah, maybe make some more of those. There's a couple different ideas I want to make as well. Like that. Some other kind of full page pockets that I think will look pretty cool. I'm really not enjoying this end. Don't like the way it ripped. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Keep reaching for this kind of empty glue. Still a bit in it. I think I'll squeeze out what I can. Alright. Looking good. Liking that. Do that there. Do you guys do much collage? Is it something that you enjoy? Is it relaxing for you? Or I know some people actually get really stressed out about it because it's, you know, planning out where to put the papers. I find if you don't give yourself too much time to think, it's a lot easier, to tell you the truth. Okay, throw that glue out. And again, the happier you'll be with, I think you'll be with the outcome if you don't overthink it. Okay. And that one there. Alright, I'm going to have to get a new glue page because that is getting awfully sticky. Okay. And again, I keep my glue pages and I make belly bands out of them or pockets. I like to reuse, recycle where I can. Try not to throw out too much. Okay. Get these done up. Put that one there. Have I used that already? No, I haven't. Okay. So yeah, that could go there. I'm liking it. Oh wow, it's color is really weird. I don't know. We've had a lot of smoke, and it's so eerie how it sometimes can make the sky look or change the color in the sky. It just like has that ominous feel to it. Yeah. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. I think I want more of this maybe down here. Tear that off. Then of course I'll keep all these little pieces and we can make paper clusters out of them. Nothing will go to waste. Do that maybe. Oh, I didn't do that quite white enough. Let's try this one. Let's redo that then. If at first you don't succeed, rip again. Okay. We're getting there slowly, guys. Now, this is probably not the most interesting, but it's got to get done. We've got to get some things made. Oh, you guys, my cat Oscar. So I told you we had to put our one cat Kink down, and I went and got his paw print from the vets last night. And our poor cat Oscar that we still have, he's so lonely. It's almost like he's depressed. We have a dog, Khaleesi, who Like they're the best of friends. They just love one another so much and cuddle on each other and play, and they're absolutely adorable together. But Oscar is definitely, you know, more affectionate now, and you can tell that he's missing Link. Just so sad. You see him just kind of laying there, look depressed. It's everything in my power not to go and get another animal, let me tell you. I'm sure my husband would divorce me if I came home with another animal, but in all honesty, I also, like we said, that when all the animals had kind of crossed over, that we would finally get our floors and carpets redone, because we've been in this house for 13, 14 years now, and between animals and kids, it's done a number. So yeah, I gotta hold off, and because I want new carpets and new floors. Not just that I want it, we really need new carpet. There's just no doubt about it. Okay, so there we go. That was about, you know, a half hour of collaging. It would probably take longer if you weren't, you know, chatting, but I really enjoy how that turned out. I think it's pretty cool. And I'll take these papers and just kind of put them to the side for now. And let's go ahead and cut them up into tags and cards and what have you. Let me grab my trimmer. And let's see. So this is 8.5 by 11. The other one that I showed you, this is some cardstock that I got from my office. So this is 14 by, I think it's 8.5. 8.5 by 14. Let's measure it. 8.5 by 14. 14, yeah, 8.5 by 14. So this one's much bigger, so we'll get more out of it. Now I say, what do we want to do? Do I want to, am I going to scan this first? Yeah, I think I'm just going to cut it up. Why not? Let's go wild. And I'm going to blind cut it. Sometimes blind cutting it is better because then it's a surprise for what you get. You just never know what it's going to turn out to be. Hello, small child. What can I help you with? Yeah, I'm doing a video. Okay, bye. You don't want to talk? No? Oh, camera shy. Okay, so if we're doing 11, that's half. I'm just trying to think what we want. We're not good at math, you guys know that. So if I did 3, cut it at 3 inches, that would give us 2 smaller tags or 1 long tag. So let's do that. Bite the bullet and do it. Okay, we're not going to look at this yet. It's going to be a surprise. And then what do we have left? I cut off 3. Yeah, again, math not my strong suit. So we have about 8 inches. So we could cut this 4. Yeah, let's cut it at 4 so that these two should be the same. Yeah, 4 inches. And then this is at 8.5 inches. So we could do 4 by 6. That'll give us a journaling card, and then this could be another smaller tag. And then we'll do that again on this one. Do 4 by 6. And then another smaller tag, and then we have some journaling cards. Okay, so now for the surprise, let's see what we got. Okay, so here's one. Could go this way, Go this way. So that's the beauty of these kind of neutrals. They can go any way and we can decorate this up. So that's a good one. Definitely do something with that. Here's a little tag. Oh, that's cute. Okay, that'll be good. Another journaling card. Okay. And then here's our other tag. So very, very kind of plain. And then here is either our tall tag or we could cut this in half and make it into pockets. Why don't we do that? So this is 8.5, so that would be 4.25, which would make a good sized pocket. Look at that. Okay, now we've got 2 pockets, which that is just a little bit bigger than our tags, so that works out. Okay, so let us go ahead and put notches in these. I'm going to grab my hole, or not our, yeah, our circle punch is the word that I'm looking for. Again, I really liked on this one here, I did a non-traditional thumb spot. I kind of like that. I thought that was really neat. So instead of doing an oval or a circle, doing the square, it just adds, you know, a little something different. On this one, I think I'll do the oval. So the 2-inch oval? Yeah. And let's see if I can cut through both of them at the same time. Not sure I can with this cardstock, but we will give it our best shot. And just get as center as possible. Oh, that didn't sound good. Okay. Now I'm stuck. I don't want to break this. Although, in all honesty, I got this from the thrift store. So, not the end of the world. There we go. I'll just kind of use our scissors and clean that up. If I knew, oh, there they are. Right in front of my face. Just trim that little knobby bit off. There we go. And just to get a better idea, let's do our inking, because, sorry, that's probably got that ring light reflecting. I really like my glass mat. It's just when I'm, you know, recording it, it's horribly reflective. I'm trying also not to replace my sponge. This was a dome sponge, but all the little bits started coming off, so I just trimmed it to try and salvage it a little bit longer. Because, you know, they get expensive. Okay, I like that. I'm liking how that's looking. What do you guys think? It's cute. I'll ink this one up. Get a good look at it. You know, they're not going to need much for decorating, in all honesty. So that's good. Just maybe a little focal point. We can do clusters with either fabric or paper. And we can do stickers, some lace. So those are great. I'm going to set those aside. And now let's work on our tags. And yeah, I think this way is good. And where are my scissors? I like my longer scissors. Oh, there they are. You know, if I put things away, it might be a lot easier to find. Oh, and if I put my glue lid on, that will save my glue from drying out. Okay. And we'll just cut. I'm going to have to actually cut these one at a time because that was just a little too thick. There we go. A little steep, but that's okay. That one there. And there we go. I actually got a really cool punch as well at the thrift store. One of these little tiny tag ones. I really like. They're just cute, cute, tiny little tags for tiny little pockets. They're a lot of fun. So yeah, I just keep an eye out on the vintage or, you know, Goodwill stores or whatever, and can usually get some great deals. Now with these tags, if you want, definitely sew around them. They're already plain on the back, but if you needed to, you could add some coffee dyed paper. And if, like, this is white, the other one that I made is a buff color, so it's a little more vintagey looking. It's toned down, it's not as bright white, you can see. Oh, again, the color on that is just weird. I might have to fix that, but if you don't like that bright white, again, just go ahead and take your ink blender and lightly go over top just to tone it down a bit. Add a little bit of vintagey grunge. There we go. Okay, we got these done. We'll just need some decorating. And then our journal cards. So this is our Autumn Botanical. What sort of ephemera do we have to work with? I'll have to pull out a little baggie here. And let's go ahead and decorate some of this up. Okay. Pockets. What do we have in here? Okay, so we've got a tab. We could put a tab on one of our journal cards if we needed to. So that's an option. Oh, I wonder. We could actually, this is like a little label or what have you. You could also use it as a belly band if you just glued the edges. You could tuck a smaller tag in there. That would be too wide probably. But I think we could also put it on our pocket and actually glue it here to create another little pocket in front. Or we could do that on our journaling cards and have another little tag there. We could actually use that tag punch and do that. Okay, so that's an option. And we have these. So, I mean, we could add that little butterfly on there. We could add the butterfly to our tag. Okay, I like that. It needs something else, maybe some cheesecloth, some lace, something else though. Well, this is nice. That'll be too big for our pocket. We could potentially use it for our journaling card. It's a focal point maybe on this one. Okay. Let's do that on that one. And we have these little what do you think of that? I mean, it's too white right now. We'd have to maybe ink that a bit, but that's a possibility as well. Or, no, I don't like it on that as much. Okay. Well, let's just set that to the side. We have some bookmarks, or we could also use these as belly bands. So we've got a couple of those. This is a tag already made. These just have to be backed onto some thicker cardstock. We've got some tickets. And so this ticket, if we did, where did that go? If we did like a pocket here, then we could put our little tickets in there, right? Could do that as well. So lots of opportunities here. Or we could also, this is like a little, it could be a journaling card, it could be a pocket. So we could put that on here and have it as a tuck. We also have these little pockets as well that we could either put on a page or put on a journaling card. Look at all the different like ways you could mix and match with these, you guys. I almost have too many decisions. Okay, there's another cute tab. These are little journaling cards. Oh, I'm so overwhelmed. Oh, and then we can also take this. We could put that over top of it like that and create another little pocket. Do the same thing here with this. I kind of feel like, what else do we have? Okay, we have these. Okay, now I've just made a huge mess. I'm getting confused. Okay. Let's grab all these little things together. Those are little tags. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. What do we think of that? Kind of like that. And then that, you know, if we glued here and here, that could still be a pocket there. Little dector pieces. Oh, this could... Nope. Okay, there's a ticket. Let's put that with our flowers. Yeah, I'm just now too much. Okay, let's just make a decision here. Oh, that could be nice as well, right? Okay, let's ink this up and let's do that before I get too overwhelmed with everything that's going on, because I think that's about to happen. Tuck that to the side. Okay. Now, did we like it better on this one? Do we like it better on this one? What are we thinking, guys? Let me just do that. Okay, so on that one, I think I like it on this one better. Let's ink it up and see what we get. I also might have to break down and buy a big Distress ink pad. Do I have one? I don't think I do. I don't think I have the big vintage photo. I think I just have this little mini one. I mean, the mini one is great for its, you know, I like its size for on my desk, but I do have to re-ink it quite a bit. That's the only downfall there. Which I guess beggars can't be choosers. Like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I think we can get away with our glue stick on that. And maybe we want a little something else on here. I have these, what are they? Gold, call them gold pearls, gold, I don't know. I don't know what you call them. These things from the dollar store. We could put a couple on there just to give it a little bit of shine. And we all know how much I love my jewel pickers that don't work. So let's just use art glitter glue and the tweezers. So maybe this is kind of what I'm thinking. If my fingers will work. We did like 3 of them. Kind of like this. Let's see. I don't mind that. What do you guys think of that? Can I hold it up? That's cute. I don't know if we maybe need it down here as well, just to balance it out. Let's take a look and see if that's something we would like. Decorating's my favorite part. Actually, all of it. Who am I kidding? There isn't a part of this that I don't like. That there. And maybe that one. Don't really have the distancing right here. Okay, what do we think about that? I think that's cute. Let's do it. Ugh. Okay, now, here's the trick. Can we get them glued down without shooting them across the room? That is the tricky part. Sorry if I get quiet, I'm concentrating. Definitely want to use a stronger glue for any beads or gems or anything that you put on, just so that they don't come off. Okay, so far so good. Ah, I spoke too soon. I don't know. I've even used like just fun tack on the end of like a pencil. Just doesn't go my way. It's like sticking to the tweezers. That's not what we want. So that's sort of is stuck down already, but oh, you turkey. There we go. Let me move it over a bit. You glue with my left hand. We'll see how that works. Good thing I'm ambidextrous. All right, yay! So that just added a little something to it. That is cute. Okay, this one. We said we wanted a little something behind it. We do need to just bring down some of that whiteness on the antenna. quickly grab some cheesecloth. I think, anyways. I know I have some somewhere. I just ripped it up the other day. There it is. And our skizzers. Where did they get to? There they are. Tell you, it's like a war zone in here. So let's just cut a wee bit. Just kind of pulling it apart. I like that frayed look. Round it up a bit so it's not so white. Okay, let's use you, because my fingers are being silly. Well, you know what I'm going to do in this one? I'm going to glue this down, and then I'm going to put Nuvo crystal drops over top of the butterfly. That way it has like a bit of shine to it. And again, it just gives it a little something different. So let's grab our Nuvo crystal drops. And we will glue this bad boy down. Like that. This little bum's a bit white. There we go. Okay, so we have that, and now we'll just add. Oh, the gem came off the top. Okay, I might add maybe some more of these little things on it afterwards, but we'll get this going. So you can see, just kind of, you can do this with the Nuvo crystal glops. You can do it with the glossy accents, works as well. Come on. Oops, there we go. Just kind of push that around. And then I like to give it, after I've gone over it with either the glossy accents or the Nuvo crystal drops or crystal glaze, and I like to tap it to get rid of any air bubbles, or I'll take the pin from my glue and pop any air bubbles that kind of seem to form sometimes. Oh my goodness. It's coming out in spurts and blobs. It's not good. See if I can move that to where I want it to go and then spread it out. Okay, there's this little fruit fly that's buzzing around and it is annoying me. And I have no idea how we have fruit flies, because I have been trying to make sure our compost is taken out quite regularly. Okie dokie. We'll just give this a little tap to settle it. And then once that dries, it'll be a nice shiny little butterfly, and then I'm going to add a few of the gems again to it. So we've got these ones, so once that's dry, I'll do that. And then what do we have? Do we have just enough time? Oh, not really. Okay, well, little fruit fly. We did quite a bit here. We did our collaging. We made some pockets. So we got 2 pockets, 2 tags, one almost done being decorated, one that still needs to be decorated, a fully decorated pocket, one that we still need to do. And then we have 2 journaling cards. Where did my other journaling card go? There it is. We have 2 journaling cards that we can make. I'll probably ink this up and stick this on here. But all in all, I think that we made pretty good progress with getting some ephemera made for this Autumn Blooms journal. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope you had a good time crafting along with me, and we'll see you on the next video. P.S. I love you.